Story begins. People say love comes when you least expect it, but what if life has already convinced you that you don't deserve it? What if the world keeps calling you broken, until one person walks in and sees you as whole? If you're ready for a story that'll stay in your heart long after the video ends, then stick with me till the end. And if you haven't already, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and help these stories reach more beautiful hearts like yours. Admiral Elena Ward never imagined her name would one day become a whisper people pitied. She had commanded fleets, saved lives at sea, and risen through ranks faster than anyone in the history of the Pacific Command. But none of that mattered now, not after her engagement ended with brutal honesty that shattered her. "You'll never give me a family, Elena. What's the point of a wife who can't have kids?" Her fiancé left 2 weeks before their wedding. Her colleagues didn't say it out loud, but she heard it in their lowered voices, saw it in the sympathetic glances. Poor Admiral Ward, she's barren. Such a powerful woman, but God didn't bless her with children. She must be so lonely. Elena buried herself in work, wearing her uniform like armor, crisp, spotless, and heavy. Duty became her escape, the sea her refuge. But even the ocean couldn't quiet the ache that reminded her every night that she would go to sleep in an empty home. Across town, in a completely different world, lived someone who never imagined life would cross paths with an admiral. His name was Daniel Hayes, a single dad janitor with 4 kids. He woke up at 4 a.m., not for the gym, not for meditation, not for some rich routine, but because 4 sleepy little monsters depended on him. Packing lunchboxes, combing messy hair, breaking up arguments over cereal, kissing foreheads before school, and then rushing to the Navy headquarters where he worked nights cleaning hallways, offices, and the big glass windows overlooking the harbor. People respected him, but no one truly saw him. Just the janitor. No one knew he was once a promising engineer who gave up his scholarship when his wife died during childbirth, leaving him with twin newborns and 2 toddlers. He never regretted it, not for a second, but he learned to live with exhaustion as a permanent roommate. One stormy evening, his life changed. Elena returned to the headquarters late, long after her officers had gone home. Her eyes were red, not from the wind, but from a fertility report she wished she could unread. She walked through the lobby, shoulders heavy, when she heard a soft voice behind her. "Excuse me, ma'am." She turned, and froze. A little girl stood there. Tiny, curly hair, holding a broken paper boat in her hands. She wasn't supposed to be in the building. Before Elena could speak, Daniel rushed over, breathless. "I'm so sorry, Admiral." "Lily, sweetheart, you can't run off like that." The little girl looked up at Elena with the most innocent eyes. "Hi, you look sad. Want my boat?" Elena knelt down slowly, the weight of her entire week melting in that tiny moment. "Your boat is broken," she whispered. Lily shook her head. "But you can fix it. My daddy fixes everything." Elena looked up at Daniel, tired eyes, messy hair, but the warmest, gentlest expression she'd seen in years. "Sorry about this," he said. "I didn't think she'd wander out." "Don't apologize," Elena said softly. "She made my night." He smiled, embarrassed. "Wish I could say she does that at home too. Usually she draws on walls." That made Elena laugh, a real laugh she hadn't felt in a long time. That night became the first of many small encounters. One day Daniel placed a cup of coffee outside her office door. "Because, you look like someone who forgets to take breaks." Another night she helped his 10-year-old son with homework after stumbling upon him waiting for his dad. Sometimes they just talked, 5 minutes, sometimes 10, about life, stress, kids, loss, pressure. Elena started staying late on purpose. Daniel started taking his break a little closer to her office. Neither admitted it, but both felt something growing quietly, something warm, fragile, and terrifying. Until one afternoon, everything changed. The Vice Admiral's wife confronted Elena in the hallway. "Elena, sweetheart, you should really consider freezing your eggs." "Oh wait, that's pointless, isn't it?" Daniel overheard it from around the corner. He stopped. His heart pounded. He watched Elena's shoulders stiffen, watched her try to force a smile as humiliation swallowed her. He couldn't stay silent. He stepped forward. "Ma'am," he said firmly to the woman, "with all respect, Admiral Ward deserves better than being reduced to her ability to have children." The woman turned, frowning. "And who are you?" Daniel placed a gentle hand on Alina's shoulder and said the words that silenced the hallway. I'm the man who would choose her, exactly as she is, over anyone in this building. The Vice Admiral's wife gasped. Elena froze. Whispers echoed down the corridor. Daniel realized what he'd just done, but he didn't take it back. Elena walked away quickly, her heart pounding. She found an empty room, closed the door, and cried, not because of the insult, but because someone finally defended her without asking for anything.